Hey y'all, let's do a reading, shall we? Basically opened it up to the universe of anything that she wants to talk about. It is Saturday night. I am home. I am comfortable. I had a very intense day at the gym today, so we're gonna do this. And let's see what happens. There's always a surprise when something comes out like this. So let's see. We got the Knight of Swords on the bottom. Okay. A lot of forward movements. A lot of ambition. Three of Pentacles. Listen. Again, I use this deck all the time because I love it and it's rare and it speaks to me, and it actually draws pretty good too. But a camper van as a Three of Pentacles, oh, whatever. All right, Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Empress. We're doing five, the Five of Cups. Damn, that is quite a reading, and we're looking at the Wheel of Fortune underneath that. I think that's super important. That is not the bottom card. That is the sixth card. The bottom card is the Knight of Wands. All these cards are important. They all are part of the story. Oh, you guys. What a magical, wonderful reading this is. I'm so glad. And I wanted to do this reading especially because, oh man, they're crooked. Because I wanted to get the Fuego deck out. I haven't used the Fuego deck in a long, long time. And she's itchy. She's itchy and wanting to perform here. First of all, the Eight of Pentacles can just skip rocks. It is such a weak energy in this reading. The real major players on this are the Knight of Wands, the Empress, and the Five of Cups. This sort of adjacent energies is in the Two of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune has more power than the Two of Cups right now. It's okay. I mean, it's all important that they're all here. They're all telling a story, and we need the adjectives with the verbs, right? But the nouns right now are the King of Wands and the Empress. Does that make sense? All right. Okay. All right. You're going to have some fun coming up in your near future. The important thing that we need to know about the Wheel of Fortune is that, you know, there's a time for everything. Like for every season, there is a time, that whole thing. So it could be good, it could be bad when the Wheel of Fortune comes up. But right now, with the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Wands, we're talking about some serious shit. What wanted to fly out, though, was the Three of Swords, which belongs with the Five of Cups. I think there's something about, for some of you, there is something about, no, hold on. I want to say that, but I don't want to project. I don't want to transfer. Okay, hold on. Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Listen, if you're in this energy right now, fucking hell, this is amazing. Like, I literally can't sleep because I'm so jazzed and energized. Everything that I do in the gym with my body in this energy is like magnified. Like I can feel electric at the end of a workout. It's amazing. I can feel every sort of feeling and sensation all the time. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't think so. I think if you tap into this energy, it's there for you. It's nice. Eight of Pentacles. Why is it here? She's not really cooperating with me. We should have had this drawn a long time ago. Okay, this'll do. She says this'll do. We've got the King of Swords. Okay. Why? I mean, okay. Feedback again. We have the Moon. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, I mean, in the Knight of Swords. I mean, okay. So you're definitely working on. I feel like this is the subliminal energy. This is the not the main character energy. Okay, this is what I. Okay, but we might as well talk about it. It's here. I drew the clarifiers on it, and I think that's why it took forever for me to draw the cards on it, because it just really, it's not necessary to talk about. This is stuff I've been talking about this whole time. This is about your unrealized dreams and your unrealized goals, the stuff that you don't talk about, that you keep on the back burner all the time, the stuff that's really driving you and keeping you alive, that you're not expressing fully in the world. It's time. It's freaking time to take action on that and move forward and really make that your focus, rather than all these other little things that you've got your toes dabbled in. It's time. Say, this is what I want to do in the future, period. And you need to focus on that. You cannot achieve this big dream, this main life's purpose, while you're dilly-dallying. I mean, it might be even necessary. It might be very comfortable for you to get back into hobbies or passions or things that you've been doing for a long time. And it might feel really good, but you just don't have time to waste right now. You need to focus on what you're meant to do for the rest of your passionate existence. This is a great energy to do that in. Okay, so I've said that already before, all right? Let's go to the King of Wands, something that's really just talking to us here. Again, the Tesla concept, no, absolutely not. In no way is that acceptable. It's unnecessary and ridiculous. But it is, in this case, the Commander-in-Chief. The King of Wands, though, can get a little bit too passionate. I'm thinking of like the commanders during the Spanish Inquisition, like a little too passionate. And if you're not like, if you're going too hardcore into it, and then suddenly you're murdering everyone, you know what I mean? Okay. King of Wands, why is it here? The Model P. Can you imagine if they actually did that? The Model P. Oh my gosh. No, I cannot. But weirder things have already fucking happened, so whatever. All right, the King of Wands. Oh, there we are. Very spicy. Okay, Six of Cups. Yeah, I knew this was love related. Fucking hell. Ten of Wands. Okay, now just hold on a second. There's a love. Okay. Might have felt like a soulmate. Might have felt like you had a connection from the moment you met. Might have felt like you knew each other after your first interaction. May have felt very comfortable. You might have smelled his shirt the first time you met. You hugged, and that might have just immediately put you in a place that you couldn't have ever explained or expected, that felt like you were where you needed to be. that has been particularly burdensome, and it has been causing this person an incredible amount of grief. I think that's going to transmute. Whether it transmutes and transforms and becomes something else with the two of you individually or with the two of you unified, I think that's up to the conversations that are determined by your own free will. But that's definitely on the table right now, is what I'm saying. That's definitely on the table. So if you want to go forward toward this person who you know, whose smell reminds you of home, then you need to go ahead and make those moves now because it's in the energy. If you think it's their responsibility to reach out, then you have to trust your instincts. But this has been incredibly burdensome for this person. And there's been so much passion and pain behind it, so much longing, and they can't even describe it. So if it's at a place where you need to step forward because it's your turn or it's time, like you feel like it's your responsibility, then you go ahead and reach forward if you want this, because I see both aspects. Like there is an incredible amount of dichotomy in the energy right now, and I talk about this all the time, but the potential for a coin flip either way is basically with everything. Your job, your relationship, your freaking animals, your cat, your dog, your, like, literally everything is up for chance by either way. It could go this way, it could go that way. And the universe says, either way, you're going to be fine, because this is the true test, is how you handle that challenge. If you wanted it to go one way and it goes the other, it's up to you how the next step goes, right? I'm shuffling the cards backwards. I'm so verklempt. All right, 2 cups. 2 of cups. God damn it, I knew it was going to be about love. These love readings. Do they ever stop? No, they don't, because love is spirit. And if you've really loved, then you're a spiritual person. If you've really felt love, then you felt spirit. You felt God. Why is it 2 of Cups here? We just use these cards to explain, like, most of the time. Yeah, sure, it has to do with love, because that's what's really important. That's what's really valuable in this universe. So yeah. Okay, all right. So we do have the 2 of Wands on the bottom for the 2 of Cups. Yeah, we have the 9 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Wands. Listen. The Knight of Wands. So, listen, whether it works out with this person or not, you're going to be great. You're going to do, and so are they, by the way. So are they. Why is that over there? Okay. They're going to be great too. The fact that you met at all is a miracle. The fact that you met this person at all is a miracle. And they're going to go into this next chapter of life. Let's say you guys don't end up unifying and you become these 2 individuals on this path. Their life is completely transformed by your existence, and your life is completely transformed by their existence. Sometimes that's all that needs to happen. And in this case, either way, the universe says you can go down this road together. You can go down this road separately. Either way, it's a magical connection, and you'll never, ever, 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 ever lose that, ever. It is part of your DNA now. It's in your blood. This other person exists and will never be out of your body, will never be out of your mind, will never be out of your existence. This person has this immortality now, and vice versa. You have an immortality in them. You'll always influence each other and be with each other regardless of whether your physical bodies take separation. Whew. It's heavy, dude. It's really heavy. I mean, if you've got this, this is the kind of thing that people dream about. This is the kind of thing that people write novels about. It's freaking magical. And to just acknowledge that something so heavy and powerful and historical and magical happened to both of you, that's something. Yeah, that's why I just never be sad if something like that runs its course, and it, because just being a part of it, you should be grateful for that. Not everybody experiences that. Okay, the Empress. What do we have here? We have the Knight of Wands. I forget that the Knave of Wands is a page. Sorry. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands under the Empress. We have the Eight of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. And the World. I still think there's definitely an intention with this person. I asked the universe, what do you want to tell us? Just anything at all. Very open. I'm going to use the Cars deck and I'm going to use the Fuego deck, and that's all I knew. And she's like, boom. Here's all this shit on this soulmate love of yours. Okay. All right. This person really does, if you relate to a feminine energy and this is resonating with you, I'm talking about the incoming energy, whether it's masculine or another strong feminine with masculine tendencies. I think they're really, really keen on coming forward at this point. They really want to communicate, but the problem is that they really want to communicate everything, and they're afraid that, number one, maybe some things that were sort of pushed under the carpet or hidden or in this moon's shadow, wherever the moon is. I think they think that maybe that will have an ill effect on your perception of them. Maybe you'll judge them. Maybe you'll... they know that you won't judge them in a way that would be public. They just don't want you to think any worse of them than you already do. Does that make sense? That's all that's coming into my head. So they really want to communicate, and they really want to tell you everything, and they want this to be amazing, but they don't really see a possibility where they tell you everything and you don't sort of freak out. And they really don't want you to freak out at all. They're really petrified of you freaking out in any regard. And so what I would say to you is, don't freak out. Be very even-keeled. And if you're mad at them, tell them. But don't have a meltdown. Be reasonable, or be crazy. It's up to you. Crazy and go off the wall on them if you really feel like you need to. But if you want this to work out, or you want to have a conversation with them, honestly, if you just want to have communication with them for closure or whatever, I would say just hear them out and don't bite their heads off. Anyway, that is my 2 cents. What do I know? 5 of Cups. Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? This is advice from the universe, as if the whole fucking thing wasn't advice from the universe. Five of Cups. I'm very salty today. My language is very salty. I apologize. But it's the Fuego deck that gets it out of me. Really? Already? Okay. The Queen of Swords is at the bottom. That's interesting. What else do we have here? Oh my gosh. The Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So one of the things that's really messing this person up, one of the things that maybe is messing you up, I don't know. One of the things that's messing this connection up is this. There is some sort of, not pleasure per se, but there's some sort of righteousness in the destruction of the connection. They know by now they should know they can't destroy the connection, but there's some sort of righteousness or martyrdom in the pain of the connection being broken. Like in the suffering, there's some type of martyrdom in that. There's some type of like, I don't even understand it because I don't get this way, but there's almost like this goal of pain. Like there's like there's this grungy sort of emo driven, like, I'm gonna hurt so bad, it's gonna be so good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I mean, but maybe you know what I mean. We've got the five of Cups with the frickin' Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. That's like, my greatest goal is to be in this angsty, horrible pain. Like, why? Are you punishing yourself? That's the only thing that I can see is with the Queen of Swords, you know, this sort of overconfidence. Like maybe their goal is to be miserable because they're punishing themselves for something that they did. You know, I assume you're going to know what I'm talking about. I'm assuming. I don't know. But this person, the more I get to know them, the more familiar they seem. But also the more, God, like, come on, dude, just you don't want to be happy, I guess. Okay. You realize that's true. That's absolutely true with some people. They just really don't, they can't accept a happy future for themselves. They just don't know how to deal with it. They see happiness and they run. That's for real. Like, I can't understand that at all, but I know it's true because I see it. It's bananas to me. I see happiness and I go, oh my God, give me more, give me more. I need it like a drug. But no, they're like, I'm abstaining. No, I'm doing dry January for happiness. Thank you. Bye. Okay, well then, you don't want to have any fun. Okay, so I did just go ahead and shuffle a little bit. We've got Temperance. That's a message for you. We've got the Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Nine of Cups again. Dude, whoever you are, if this is resonating with you, if you're watching this, you probably already know all this. Your person has probably made it clear with their actions what's going on. So what you got to do is just focus on you, boo. You got to be just 100% gauged, locked in, ready to just accept your wheel. You've got to go forward. It's your time right now. If they want to be there, great. Don't let them slow you down. But if they want to be there, great. If they don't, they don't. You're going to be doing amazing things going forward in this energy. Amazing things. And you're going to get such a sense of fulfillment when you see your dreams come true. Come on. You accept all this, you know, acknowledge it and come to peace with it, come to terms with it, accept that, you know, if you're in control and you want to go forward and talk to this person, like I said, great. If you're not, and it's really up to them to make amends, then you just do you. If they are of the caliber of person that will match you and that will come forward to you and say what needs to be said and speak the truth instead of sitting in this emo misery, then great. But until then, I see such good things for you. God damn. 9 of Cups. You're driving a 1990 BMW Z1. Are you kidding me? ZI? Is it ZI? I don't know BMWs. Is that ZI? That's a ZI, sorry. For my BMW friends, I apologize, but I don't have any BMW friends for a reason, because it's BMV. All right, bottom card, remember, was Temperance. You just keep doing you. Just stay calm, cool, collected, focused on your dreams, focused on your manifesting your best self. I think this person has taught you a lot more than you thought they would about yourself, just because you've had to dig deep and find out what you're really made of. And you're really made of some freaking powerful shit. Look at this. You're a 1989 Chevrolet G Series Scooby-Doo van. You kidding? In that Temperance, also humor, right? Humor is very important in that Temperance. I love this reading for you. I think if you don't love this reading for you, you're missing the point. If you don't love this reading for you, it's not for you. Okay? You need to watch another reading, because this reading, we have got our shit together and we're just waiting for someone to catch up and say what needs to be said. There's still an incredible amount of love there. I see that. But your self-love and your love for another person requires independence sometimes. So, namaste and all that. You guys are great. Remember that there's not a reading in the history of tarot that comes out of a vacuum. I say this every time. But all readings are influenced to one extent or another by the reader and by the time in which they're pulled. So there's no reading that comes out of a vacuum. Also, this reading, this time, what I'm telling you could happen over the course of a month, a year, many years. It just depends on where you are in your timeline. This could have already happened. I don't know. This could have already happened for you. But for most of you, it's going to happen around this time. Whenever you see this, how's that? All right. Thanks, guys.